There may be nothing more exciting or exhilarating than seeing and hearing a high-speed flying jet fighter aircraft. These defenders of the sky are made with some of the most advanced technology known to man, and they need to be. It goes the same for any wartime machine. The one with the fastest, deadliest, and most advanced machine wins. With that in mind, join us as we take a look at 10 of the best, most insane jet fighters in the world. Su-27. The Sukhoi Su-27 is a twin-engine, super-maneuverable fighter aircraft designed by Russia's JSC Sukhoi company. It was built for the purpose of matching the United States F-14 Tomcat and the F-15 Eagle fighter aircraft. Its primary role is long-range air defense against American long-range bombers such as the SAC B-1B and the B-52 bombers. The Su-27 is equipped with a Phasatron N001 mech coherent pulse Doppler radar with track-while scan and look-down-shoot-down capability. The Su-27 is armed with a single 30mm Gyazev-Shipunov GSH-31 cannon in the starboard wing root and has up to 10 hardpoints for missiles and other weapons. Its standard missile armament for air-to-air combat is a mixture of R-73, AA-11 Archer, and R-27 or AA-10 Alamo missiles, the latter including extended range and infrared homing models. Eurofighter Typhoon. The Eurofighter Typhoon is a twin-engine Canard Delta 4th-generation multi-role fighter aircraft. It was originally designed as an air superiority fighter. The Eurofighter Typhoon is fitted with two Eurojet EJ200 engines, each capable of providing up to 13,500 pounds of dry thrust and 20,230 pounds of thrust with afterburners, and it can achieve Mach 1.2 and Mach 2, which is 1,550 miles per hour. The Typhoon comes loaded with enough armament for a single fighter to lay waste to a small city. The standard armament of the Typhoon is a single internal 27mm Mauser cannon fitted to the fuselage. Ordnance is contained on no fewer than 13 external hardpoints. 6 of these are held under wing with 3 to each wing and another hardpoint location at each forward wing root. The other hardpoints are mounted on the side of the fuselage. It can be armed with American-made medium-range AIM-120 AMRAAM air-to-air missiles, American AIM-9 Sidewinders, along with Paveway 2 and 3 laser-guided bombs, and more. F-15 2040C Air Superiority Fighter. The F-15 2040C Strike Eagle is a twin-engine, all-weather fighter that is the backbone of the U.S. Air Force's air superiority and homeland defense missions. This is not your first-generation F-15 fighter. This is an advanced version of an aircraft keeping its proven design that is undefeated in air-to-air combat, with more than 100 aerial combat victories. Loaded with all the latest in advanced technology and computer systems, the advanced version of the jet is completely updated, and the coat of gloss black paint doesn't hurt its menacing appearance. It will incorporate technology from Boeing's older Silent Eagle program, along with a few new gadgets, in order to give the U.S. Air Force's F-15Cs a brand new lease on life, turning it into an even deadlier jet fighter than ever before. Its payload includes a 20mm cannon, and it can pack a deadly assortment of AIM-120 AMRAAM missiles, AIM-7 Sparrow missiles, and an array of precision-guided missiles and bombs. Its two engines provide 58,000 pounds of thrust, which enable the F-15 to exceed speeds of Mach 2.5. That's a top speed of 1,875 miles per hour or 3,017 kilometers per hour. The 2040C upgrade features quad packs which fit onto standard underwing and belly hardpoints, effectively doubling the Eagle's current air-to-air loadout from 11 to 16 missiles. That's also double the F22 Raptor's internal air-to-air loadout. Dassault Rafale. When France disagreed with the development over the Eurofighter Typhoon, they broke themselves off from the collaboration and designed their own fighter. The Rafale is a French twin-engine Canard Delta wing multi-role fighter aircraft designed and built by Dassault Aviation, equipped with a wide range of weapons. The Rafale is intended to perform air supremacy, interdiction, aerial reconnaissance, ground support, in-depth strike, anti-ship missile, and nuclear defense missions. The Rafale is fitted with two Synecma M88 engines, each capable of providing up to 11,250 pounds of dry thrust, 16,900 foot-pounds of thrust with afterburners. It is armed with 1x30mm G-30 M791 autocannon with 125 rounds. It has 14 hardpoints to carry missiles for Air Force versions and 13 for the Navy version 7. Air-to-ground missiles include MBDA Apache, MBDA Storm Shadow, AASM Hammer, and laser-guided bombs. It can also carry what is called a last resort weapon, the ASMP-A nuclear missile. F22 Raptor. The F22 Raptor is a 5th-generation, single-seat, twin-engine, all-weather stealth tactical fighter aircraft developed for the United States Air Force by Lockheed Martin and was designed primarily as an air superiority fighter, but also has ground attack, electronic warfare, and signal intelligence capabilities. It is the first operational aircraft to combine super cruise, super maneuverability, stealth, and sensor fusion in a single weapons platform. It is powered by two Pratt & Whitney F119 PW100 afterburning turbofan engines that are closely spaced and incorporate 2D pitch axis thrust vectoring nozzles with a range of plus or minus 20 degrees. Maximum speed without external stores is estimated to be Mach 1.82 during supercruise and greater than Mach 2 with afterburners. The Raptor has 3 internal weapons bays, a large bay on the bottom of the fuselage and 2 smaller bays on the sides of the fuselage aft of the engine intakes. 4 of the launchers in the main bay can be replaced with 2 bomb racks that can each carry one 1,000-pound or 450 kilogram or 4 250-pound or 110 kilogram bombs. The F-22 can also carry air-to-surface weapons such as bombs with JDAM guidance and the small-diameter bomb. MiG-29K. The Mikoyan MiG-29K is a Russian all-weather carrier-based multi-role fighter aircraft developed by the Mikoyan Design Bureau. It is powered by 2 Klimov RD-33MK afterburning turbofans, which produce 19,800 pounds of thrust each. It has a maximum speed of Mach 2+, 2,200 kilometers per hour or 1,370 miles per hour at high altitude, and Mach 1.13 or 1,400 kilometers per hour or 870 miles per hour. It is armed with one 30mm Gryazev Shipunov GSH-301 autocannon with 150 rounds. It has 8 hardpoints and can carry a wide array of rockets and missiles, including air-to-air missiles, anti-ship missiles, anti-radiation missiles, and TV-guided and laser-guided bombs. It is an older generation fighter and will likely be replaced by the Su-57. F35 Lightning II. The Lockheed Martin F35 Lightning II is a single-seat, single-engine, all-weather stealth multi-role fighter. The 5th-generation combat aircraft is designed to perform ground attack and air superiority missions. The F-35 closely resembles a smaller, single-engined Lockheed Martin F-22 Raptor. It is powered by a Pratt & Whitney F-135 and has a maximum speed of over Mach 1.6. With a maximum takeoff weight of 60,000 pounds or 27,000 kilograms, the F-35A is armed with a GAL-22A, a 4-barrel version of the 25mm GAL-12 equalizer cannon. The cannon is mounted internally with 182 rounds. The F-35 has 2 internal weapons bays and external hardpoints for mounting up to 4 underwing pylons and 2 near wingtip pylons. Chengdu J20. The Chengdu J20 is a single-seat, twin-jet, all-weather, stealth, 5th-generation fighter aircraft developed by China's Chengdu Aerospace Corporation for the People's Liberation Army Air Force. In September 2017, the J20 officially entered military service, with PLAF becoming the 3rd operational 5th-generation stealth fighter aircraft in the world and the first in Asia. Since this jet fighter is new, its specifications are secret, but the prototype is believed to be initially powered by WS-10 and/or the AL-31F engines. The WS-10A is advertised as a 120 to 140 kilonewtons or 27,000 to 31,000 pounds of thrust engine. The main weapon bay is capable of housing both short and long-range air-to-air missiles. 2 smaller lateral weapons bays behind the air inlets are intended for short-range AMs. These bays allow closure of the bay doors prior to firing the missile, thus enhancing the stealth. Su-35. The Sukhoi 35 is the designation for two separate, heavily upgraded derivatives of the Su-27 air defense fighter. They are single-seat twin-engine, highly maneuverable aircraft designed by the Sukhoi Design Bureau and built by the Komsomolsk-on Amur Aircraft Production Association. It is powered by two Saturn AL-41F1S afterburning turbofans, producing 19,000 pounds of thrust each, with afterburner 31,900 pounds of thrust each. It is still 9,000 pounds of thrust less than an F22 Raptor. It has a maximum speed of Mach 2.25, which is 2,400 kilometers per hour or 1,490 miles per hour. At sea level, it can only hit Mach 1.13, which is 1,400 kilometers per hour or 870 miles per hour, making it less powerful and slower than its rival. It is armed with one internal 30mm Gryazev-Shipunov GSH-301 autocannon with 150 rounds. It has 12 hardpoints consisting of 2 wingtip rails and 10 wing and fuselage stations, with a capacity of 8,000 kilograms or 17,630 pounds of ordnance and provisions to carry a large combination of rockets and missiles. It can also carry an assortment of TV-guided and laser-guided bombs. Su-57. The Su-57 will be a fifth-generation multi-role fighter aircraft and the first operational stealth aircraft for the Russian Air Force. Although most information is classified, sources within the Sukhoi company and Defense Ministry have openly stated that the aircraft is to be stealthy, super maneuverable, and have super cruise capability, incorporate substantial amounts of composite materials, and possess advanced avionics such as active phased array radar and sensor fusion. A pair of NPO Saturn engines will power this aircraft, and each engine produces 21,000 pounds of dry thrust and 33,000 pounds of thrust and afterburner. Weapons include one 30mm Gryazev-Shipunov GSH-301 autocannon, and 12 hardpoints can carry a different selection of rockets and missiles depending on the operation.